Hello and welcome back to the next topic in this section, star schema. So the star schema is a simplest type of data warehouse schema. It is also known as star schema as its structure resembles a star. So in the star schema, the center of the star can have one fact table and number of associated dimension tables. It is also known as a star join schema and is optimized for querying the large data sets. As you can see here, right, so we have a fact table here and we have different, the dimension tables like calendar, the customer, the product, sales staff, and region. So this is in the form of the star. That's why it is called as star schema. All right, so let's learn, as you can see here, right, let me just go back to the previous example. So for example, as you can see here, right, so the above given image, this particular image, the fact table is at the center, which contains metrics such as the sales order number, the order quantity, the unit price, along with the dimension keys such as sales employee ID, the customer ID, the product ID, and calendar ID. So while the dimension tables are region, calendar, the region, calendar, sales staff, okay, and the product and the customer. So when the reports are pulled, okay, so you can see the reports at the region level, at different time intervals, and reports with the customer sales information, many other permutation and combination of the report. That's why it is called as the star schema. So okay, let's move on with what are the different characteristic of star schema. So every dimension in the star schema is represented with only one dimension table. That means only one dimension table for all the region information. Okay, and one dimension table for all the customer related information. Second one is the dimension table should contain the set of attributes. We cannot have only one attribute for the dimension table. For example, region table cannot have just state names, but it should also contain the other geographies like the county name, the zip code, etc., and of course the relationship between them. So the dimension table is joined to the fact table using a foreign key. Yes, it's a common practice in database management where the dimension and the fact tables are linked with a foreign key. Fourth one is the dimension table are not joined to each other. So there is no relationship between the two dimension tables in the star schema to restrict the user to play with the multiple dimensions. So basically you are putting restrictions where you cannot make users to join between multiple dimension tables. The fact table would contain the key and the measure. The fact table will contain the foreign key and all of the metrics. For example, in the attached screenshot, we have a fact table at the center which has sales employee ID, the customer ID as the foreign keys along with the sales order number, order quantity, and unit price as the measures. The star schema is easy to understand and provides optimal disk usage. So it's a relatively easy schema to understand. That's the reason, so many people use the star schema. The schema is widely supported by the BI tools. So most of the business intelligence tools supports this type of schema as it is simple schema compared to others. This is about the star schema. So I hope you understood what is star schema. I will see you in the next chapter. Thank you.